The hottest under the sun.
Hello everybody, it's me, Weezy F Baby.
I got cocaine and so good, need a name, call it milk because milk does a body good.
And you have longevity that inspires a whole group of individuals.
Leave out the house, neighbors peeking out the window, show the pistol to the neighbors, then the neighbors move.
Little chick got that fire, and these hoes love me like Satan, man.
The Rebirth album is really just me expressing myself without any margins, without any guidelines.
I got ice in my veins, blood in my eyes.
Emotion is a great inspiration for my music.
See that V-neck, that's polo, grilled up like Ocho. Nigga, that's that nerve. You all about her and she all about hers.
Make some noise for the motherfucking king!
Hit the her for Robin.
Are you guys beach guys or cold weather guys, and why?
For me, I gotta say that I'm a beach guy. I live in Miami. Weezy lives in Miami. Streets lives in Miami. Gutter lives in Miami. Mills lives in Miami. And they frequently visit Miami, you know? What about y'all? Y'all beach guys?
Yeah, warm weather.
Cold weather guy.
Cold weather. T-Dot, Toronto.
Goddamn cold weather.
Yeah. I'm Wayne, and I have nothing to do with Young Money. Not a thing. And I'm just playing. Hold on. I'll let everybody introduce themselves because they got voices. Hold on.
Aight, so where was I? Oh yeah, 2009, the year of Young Money. Let's be real, bro. This year was truly the year of Young Money.
You gon' be a your friends gon' call you dopey. Tell them keep my name out their mouth 'cause they don't know me. Yeah, but you can't call me Tucci. I do the whole group, baby, I'm a groupie.
But I keep her running back and forth. Soccer team.
Murderer, I murder them. This trophy, my evidence. It's evidently niggas, bitches for the estrogen.
Yo, while editing this video, I just realized that Schoolboy Q has been in the background this whole time, fam. What the fuck?
It's like
Mickey the Ninja, a.k.a. Rap Bitches, step your game up.
I just came out of the motherfucking old school. Got my Mac notebook with the Pro Tools.
Oh yeah, and some random kid from Toronto, I don't know, I think his name is Drake or some shit like that. He's kind of famous, I don't know.
This year, hip-hop took like a different turn, you know, with myself and Wale and Kid Cudi. It's a certain brand of like genuine, authentic, I guess intelligent music. I think that Kanye opened the door for. So you know, it's great to be in that group, and I'm honored, you know, that I got to put on a suit and come out and have some fun.
But yeah, back to Wayne. What was he up to this year?
Okay, I want to know about the album Rebirth. Let me know what it's looking like, what we doing on it.
The album's done, ready to go, just waiting on the label to press it up and ship it.
Okay, and tell me what inspired you to do the Kobe song. That was big for the championship. Huge, nice move on your part. Let it be known.
Okay, Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse.
That right there was just Kobe inspired that. I hit him up, I texted him, I was like, during the playoffs, I was like, I'm gonna do a song called He Can't Guard Me. He was like, do it. And when I did it, I did it.
He also made these two songs that I used to bump literally every day on my way to school, bruh. One is called I Told Y'all, where he raps fast as fuck.
I usually don't do this. Wake a nigga up in his bed when he sleep. Tell the nigga up from his head to his feet. Then I light the nigga up from his head to his feet. Put his body in the water and his head on the beach. Light another blunt cause it saved me the grief. I don't give a fuck, I was made for the beef. I don't give a fuck, I'm straight from the streets. But I'm quicker as a bitch, bitch made to the thief.
And the other is called No Quitter, Go Getter, where he dedicated it to Michael Phelps, since Michael said he listened to Lil Wayne every time before he goes out and does his swims. But yo, listen, this song is probably top 10 Wayne track in my opinion. Mind you, he doesn't even curse once, and the wordplay and rhyme schemes are just ridiculous. Motivating as fuck.
Victory consistently, train all year to be the enemy's misery. No stress visibly, neither does it enter me. I think positively, you can't harm me mentally, not physically, not spiritually. You'll never get rid of me, I am the epitome. If this is what you did to me, nothing's what you did for me, nothing's what you give to me. I take whatever I'm visioning, I break all of the limiting, I shake all of the gimmicking, the fakery, the trickery. Nurse, how sick is he? Worse, I'm sickening. I'll be at the finish finish line first, how quick is he? I'ma make sure they mention me for the next century. I ain't with the bickering, I ain't full of dignity, I ain't full of energy. Pull out the inner me, a bull after dinner meat. I stood in the winter heat. It could be the end of me, but good be defending me. Yeah. And I look better. I'm a go getter.
Come on, bruh. That shit is absolute heat. Now give me a minute just to show you guys how many fire features this man did this year. Like, there's so many, it's crazy.
I never make a bad move, but I can make her bad move. I be on that way left shit. Better get right or get left shit. Better hit right or get left hit. All black fade back, I'm sitting in the asshole. Classy as a mother, still gutter like a bad boy. Just respect my conglomerate. Young money in charge. Yes, it's Lil Wayne, but the money's in large. I'm almost perfect, and I work harder than hard working. Hello, it's the Martian, Space Jam Jordans. I want this shit forever, wake up and smell the garden. Hello, motherfucker, hey, hi, how you doing? It's Weezy F, baby, come to take a shit and urine on it. Go, hey, lil' mama, I could transform ya. No, I can't dance, but I could dance on ya. Wayne's World, I'm the cashier, I change girls. You can go up my crane, girl. Yeah, life's fine, but I don't portray. I'm on the other side, but it is a short gate. Now privately and honestly, I'm down like the economy. Yeah. Okay, I ain't gotta lie, cross my heart, hope to die. If numbers don't lie, G5, I love using weapon. Yes, I use it well, then I let the rules battles color out the bullet shells.
Always strapped when I hit the club. Niggas give me dap, bitches give me hugs, and since I'm paid,
we poppin' like champagne bottles, but we never shook. And we gon' be alright if we put Drake on every day.
Weezy would unfortunately get himself into some legal trouble when he pled guilty to gun charges in October of this year. He wouldn't officially be sentenced until March of 2010. They told him he would get out in about 8 months with good behavior. And boy, during this time was he hot as ever, bruh.
Oh, my bad. Pardon me for being rude. Happy Halloween, you stupid mother sucker ass. But I know you see I got my Phillies hat on. I'm repping right now. I'm repping for the Phillies against the Yankees. I'm not a Yankee fan. I'm sorry, all the Yankee fans out there. I don't give a damn. I'm not a Yankees fan. I ain't a Phillies fan neither, but I'm just not a Yankees fan. If anybody wanna know, I'm a Boston Red Sox fan. But we here to talk about No Ceilings, man. I got a mixtape drop right now. You understand? Now listen, I know a lot of y'all got the No Ceilings leak, the leaked version. Well, I appreciate that, but I just put out the official version of No Ceilings, meaning it's a little more better quality sounding stuff, and I added like 4 new songs.
Okay, no ceilings, motherfucker, good morning. Dick in your mouth while you yawning, I'm going in. A fucking drumstick, Weezy fucking baby, make the ladies come quick. The money can't fit in my pockets, but I bet that gun fit. Hold a gun sideways like old dog. Shoot a nigga in his face, knock his nose off. Swimming in polo, sleeping in Jordans. I bought a cell phone and I don't even much call it. Get a pound, bring it down, blow it like a trowel. Turn a Teledutchy, wine in my tall glass. I'm strong in this Bugatti, 2B8, ain't no such thing as driving comb in this Bugatti.
No Ceilings is considered by many, including myself, to be one of the best mixtapes of all time. It was legit like peak Wayne at his magical powers. Any song he hopped on became his instantly, and that's exactly what he did on this tape. I'll never forget playing Modern Warfare 2, bumping all these songs while I'm constantly getting fucking noob tubed.
I got this comb on this Bugatti.
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny?
The Rebirth album is really just me expressing myself without any margins, without any guidelines. That's all it really is. I don't want people to really think it's me trying to do something different. It's just me putting the album together where I told my record company, don't tell me nothing about what I say. Absolutely. Don't tell me nothing about what you hear. Just get behind it. And that's what Rebirth is.
Why is it being pushed back so much? So I've been anticipating it. Is it what's been the hardest transition in making this record for you? Because it just
Well, honestly, I'm just starting up this Young Money label.
Okay.
And I was trying to get all my artists down right and everybody together. And once I got that together, then I could work back on me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm a pretty humble person. I know when I get to it, I'm going to get to it. So like I was saying, though, it's Young Money time. So
it's Young Money
making
time.
sure my artists get they just do.
See, you never know how everything gets turned around. Yo, Rebirth was finally released on February 2nd, 2010, selling 176,000 copies first week, debuting at number 2 on the Billboard.
Young moolah, baby, hop back in my spaceship, girl, I gotta drop your ass out. Let me, you know you gotta go now. Mama main, gasoline, she's on fire. The loser, microphone abuser, feet hurting, I just walked from Jerusalem. I got ice in my veins, blood in my eyes, hate in my heart. Hey, Bobby, hey, I could be a black king. 'Cause he can get the knockout. 'Cause she didn't bring back a flavor part, but like the prime queen, the prime queen.
Although it did receive a massive, and I mean massive, amount of negative reviews from critics and fans alike, with Metacritic rating it the lowest album of 2010, bruh. And in my personal opinion, if you're a real rock head, like, you know, you only fuck with rock music, and you listen to this, you might be like, wow, this is a parody attempt at a rock album.
You're not that guy, pal, trust me.
Or if you're a real, like, rap head, you might never want to listen to this. But for me personally, it's kind of fire, bro. I respect Wayne for even attempting this, to be honest. I know there's been rock albums from way back then, you know. I know he's not the first of rappers who tried it. Shit, Run DMC did it way back in 1985. Even Jay-Z did a whole collab tape with Linkin Park. But in this modern age, for a solo act and someone as big as Lil Wayne to attempt this, is still kind of crazy when you think about it, especially where he's come from. With the Hot Boys and early Carter days, who would have ever thought he'd make some shit like this? Funny enough though, Complex made an article in 2017 stating that Lil Wayne's worst album, being Rebirth, is his most influential. And I find that very interesting because there's been attempts at rock sounding albums or songs after this album. For example, Trippie Redd with his whole entire rock album Neon Shark. Shit, Machine Gun Kelly made an entire rock album as well.
I'm still young, wasting my youth. I'll grow up next summer. You want me to forget you? Okay, forget me too.
Or look at EXO Tour Life. Would that song have worked back in 2009 or 2010? I'm not sure.
I don't really care if you cry.
Rappers like Zilla Kami.
You realize that soon, but I have to focus on it, get like I'm the wolf in the room.
Or Young Thug with his acoustic style album in Beautiful Thugger Girls.
When it's away.
Or look at Lil Yachty and Smoke Perp with their prom queen inspired music videos.
AK-47 make a nigga hit the crumb, nigga. Are you dumb, nigga? Leave you in the dump, nigga.
I know he's the one involved, but I'm in charge. Bring it back.
I'm just saying, fam. You feel me? This album was kind of ahead of its time.
Looking like my mother, made it to the goal line, straight out the huddle.
There's no context to that song, I just felt like showing it because that shit's fire. But anyways.
I'm trying to tell him that I'm make him miss me for real, I just look at you, miss me a little, and I'm calling. Like, why did you say that?
To me. Real sad day in hip hop. How you feeling, man? You built for it? You ready?
You don't feel for it. Just go through it.
You're gonna ride it out like a soldier.
So you can do.
Yeah, man. Everything ready? All the music set up and everything good?
Everything is ready and done. You already know that's not even a question with me and my music. You know that I record like water.
At this point around March, Wayne was locked up.
Let him get out. Let him get out. Let him get out, guys. Just let him get out. How do you let him get out of the car? Guys, a car! Guys, back up! Back up! Back up!
I'm in security. I'm in security. Right. Move out the way. Move out the way.
Get out of the way!
So for a while in 2010, like I said, that boy Drake was buzzing like crazy and taking off. It was also a big deal when he was in the Miss Me video. That was pretty lit.
Damn, I be gone to November, but fuck it, I ain't tripping. I know Drizzy gon' kill him.
Who flying with it? Huh? So whoop. So whoop. Say Stunner says so whoop. So whoop.
Already, man. You know what it is. To the hive.
Yeah, to the hive. Love you, nigga. You know what it is.
Man, you already know, son. I love you, bro.
Believe that.
More than that car that three, I need like 2 million the first week.
Let's get it. You heard me?
While Wayne was locked up, he even delivered one of his hardest freestyles over Drake's Light Up song. Over the phone, bruh. Super fire.
Hate is temporary, love is necessary. I went from eating pussy to eating commissary. Damn, I am as sick as I need therapy. You can buy the answers, but you can't afford to question me. First off, I don't need you second guessing me. Deal is like third base, I'm coming home eventually. Still got shooters like hot tubs. Man, I'm anemic, still got blood. I'm in my cell, reading fan mail. Wish I was in Amsterdam, sipping Amstel. Thinking about all of that pussy I can't smell. Man, they did me wrong, I feel like Nelson Mandela.
Yo, that boy said jail is like third base, I'm coming home eventually, bro. That shit is gas. And speaking of coming home, that boy Wayne wasted no time, bro.
Yeah, I'm surprised and drizzling. They don't know we coming, so.
Camel shouts and bubba kush. Yeah, we can talk, she rather fuss. All day I do it like Tony. Got a sign on my dick that say bad bitches on it. I got Mars bars, 3 musketeers. Come through coupe, same color as veneers.
I say, beat me on the fresh train. Yes, I'm in the building, you just on the list of guest names. And all of my riders do not give a fuck. X Games, guns turn the boys into pussy.
I Am Not a Human Being released on September 27, 2010, 2 months before his release from jail. It actually was the first album since Pac in '95 to go #1 on Billboard while they were in jail. And this album was aight, it got some bangers on it. For sure, Bill Gates and Right Above It are top tier Wayne tracks for me. It was just a bit forgettable for me even at the time. It was like, okay, this is cool, it's not bad. Wheezy on his skateboard and Vans shit. But where's that Carter 4 though? Where's it at, fam? And of course we can't forget about the song No Love, bruh. Wheezy does his thing, but Eminem ripped that bitch to pieces, bruh.
Throw dirt on me and grow a wildflower, but it's fuck the world.
Snatch the mic from him, bitch, I'ma let you finish in a minute. Yeah, the rapper's tight, but I'm finished with the greatest verse of all time.
Never give a fuck about a hater, got money on my radar. Dressed like a skater, got a big house, came with an elevator. Girl, I turn that thing into a rainforest. Rain on my head, call that brainstorming. Blood, I'm a dog, call me a bloodhound. Throwing blood in the air, leave blood on the ground. Bitch, I'm on probation, so my nerves bad. And they say time flies, but mine's first class. Call me Tunchi Lee, all them bitch they think they fly. And all them bitch they flew to me. So many cars, I'm like any minute, minding more. So many colors in the diamonds, kaleidoscope. Blue jeans, I'm faded, minding my own data. Smoking on that strong, that Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hi, I'm tuned, the man on the moon. I live on the beach, get the sand out your shoes. I got a leather couch and a black mic, and we all alone. What it sound like? Funny how honey ain't sweet like sugar, ain't shit sweet. Niggas on the street like hookers. It's Lil Tunch. What up, though? I'm talking white girl, Marilyn Monroe. I walk around the club, fuck everybody. And all my niggas got that heat, I feel like Pat Riley.
Now at this point in 2011, I remember being a junior/senior in high school, and Lil Wayne was one of the hottest rappers on earth, bruh. And everyone was anticipating the Carter 4. He dropped the 2 songs 6 Foot, 7 Foot, and John for lead singles for the album.
Excuse my charisma, vodka with a spritzer, swagger down pat, call my shit Patricia. I'm fucking her good, she got her legs on my neck. I get pussy mouth and ass, call that bitch triple threat.
Plus he would drop this fire verse on Hustle Hard remix.
Riding around in that Gotti, pistol off in my box, cause I ain't got time to be boxing.
And at the end he said,
baby need some shoes, they want that Carter 4. Bitches coming soon.
So yeah, it was real. We wanted it, fam. It kept getting delayed and shit. So he ended up dropping one of his most underrated mixtapes in my opinion in Sorry for the Wait on July 13th, 2011. My boy Lil B the bass guy was even on the tape. That shit had me hyped. Yeah, I do my thing, bitch. What's up? Swag.
Iced out chain, bitch. I'm rich on that same shit. 65 hoes on my dick, bitch. It's Christmas.
I can't fuck with hoe niggas. I can't trust these hoes neither. Wake up early in the morning, eat that pussy like cold pizza. My get bang your hat hang, I ride off with Mac man. I drink Patron straight, you niggas keep that champagne. Tunechi's back, Tunechi's back. As all these bitches screaming that Tunechi's back.
Yeah, this tape definitely held us over, cause this shit was flames.
Karma is a bitch, well just make sure that bitch is beautiful.
You can hear me now?
Oh, there we go.
You fucking with it?
That shit's crazy, man. The verses were chipping out on the stream. I couldn't really hear. I heard some crazy lines, though.
Some people hang you out to dry like a towel rack. I'm all about I give the rest of the vowels back. Then right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Call that wine and dine.
Hold on one time. Yeah, shout. Yeah, I went stupid in there. I don't know what I said, but I made it different. You know what I mean? Like I made it different, so
that shit's crazy.
You feel me?
I fuck with it.
Lil Wayne would eventually drop the Carter 4 though on August 29th, 2011, receiving a bunch of mixed reviews actually, but I remember everyone in school talking about it and how fire it was really, debuting at number 1 selling 964,000 copies first week.
In this bitch nigga, y'all niggas bitch niggas, rats gon' rat and snakes gon' hiss nigga. It's like tug-of-war, tryna pull myself together. I could probably do better, but probably's like never. Now I'm looking in my rear view, I see the world in it. I try to slow down and I get rear-ended.
Yo, but who remembers that Dear Ann track that he dropped before the album came out? Bruh, that shit was one of the hardest songs he dropped in a long time when I first heard that.
Dear Ann, my #1 fan. I write with the light from the lamp on my nightstand.
And I remember like a week or two before it even came out, the whole album leaked. All you really had to do was Google Carter 4 full album download or some shit like that, and there were zip files everywhere of it. I remember texting my brother that shit like, bruh, this album is gas, I got it already. In fact, I think I still have the blank CD that I ripped back in the day of it. Yup, here it is right here. Late Summer 11 featuring the Carter 4. Wow, what a throwback, bro. I used to bump this CD every day, bro. Mirror on the wall. Bro, what? Every day, bro. In my opinion, though, and to the diehard fans out there, don't kill me, but I think this is facts. This was the ending of Prime Wayne, the end of his peak. This was greatness and the last of that unstoppable force, that animal Wayne. Don't get me wrong though, Wayne after this was still great, better than like 90% of rappers in the game lyrically and all that, but I don't know, man, it just never hit the same after, at least for me. I don't know if music changed or I moved on to liking other styles of rappers, who knows, but I mean, hey, you can't be in your prime forever. I think 2005 to 2011 is a pretty damn good run if you ask me.
You sign to one nigga, that sign to another nigga, that sign to 3 niggas, now that's bad luck.
Fuck Pusha T and anybody that love him. His head up his ass, I'ma have to headbutt him.
Where are you at? Were you surprised that Wayne answered you?
No, you know what? I was just, I was surprised actually just at the whole, or Wayne specifically, like, you know, answering Exodus.
Got you.
You know, I was like, wait a minute, like, you know, I've never seen one record that didn't say a name caused so much of a firestorm.
I felt that when you're saying standing next to another person, I mean, it's definitely talking about people's paper getting cut in half going on.
But why would that relate to Wayne or Drake?
What was your opinion of Wayne's response?
It was horrible. It was horrible. It was trash. I haven't said anything about it because I didn't think it was like good enough to respond to.
Pusha T came at Drake and Wayne's neck on the song Exodus that released in 2012, which led to Wayne making a diss track response with the song Ghoulish, which Pusha thought was pretty weak. And to be honest, yeah, it was alright. It's funny because Wayne didn't even know why Pusha was even dissing him. But yeah, when I look back and think about Wayne in 2012, all I really think about, bruh, is Truck Fit and how hard he was repping that shit.
Bitch, stop talking that shit and suck a nigga dick for some truck fit. Dance and make her dance. Don't you make her come hit it from the side.
I think of the songs like No Worries.
Don't you in this bitch? Everybody should be worried. Them pussy niggas be purring.
My Homie Still.
Man, fuck y'all with a sick dick. Semi-automatic, no click click. We don't feel you like an elephant.
His feature on Tyga's Faded joint.
Faded like Skinnies. Young money, we winning. I told her if I change, she won't get a penny.
Oh, and we cannot forget about his classic Deposition video from that year. I probably go back to this video like once a month. This shit never gets old.
What's your name again?
Hey, well, that's not the question.
Steve Ross, that's a stupid ass question. You just saw me on there giving an interview with her.
Okay.
Did you perform at the Virgin Mobile Music Fest in 2008 with Kanye West?
I don't know, but I know I did perform at this badass bitch birthday party recently. She was crazy, stupid thick. That's my question. Isn't it something
that you would remember?
That's the question I have to answer, Yana. Isn't it something?
You could do the best trying to answer it.
Yeah, it's something out of your ass. That's my answer. Yeah, it is something out of your ass. He can't save you.
And what does that mean?
I was talking to myself.
I also gotta mention the fact that he continued his Dedication series 4 years after the third installment with Dedication 4. It isn't as memorable as his previous Dedication tapes, but there's some dope tracks I rock with, like Green Ranger.
When this shit dropped, I was like 16, trying to get some hit from a mixed thing, big dreams.
Burn.
I ain't with the BS, I'm flyer than PF. Man, we living in hell like a deep breath.
Cash Out, which was fire.
I told her I was busy, she say Wayne on me, cause your ass be drizzling.
And at this point, he was gearing up for his next project, I Am Not a Human Being 2, that was scheduled for early 2013.
The new project is gonna be the I Am Not a Human Being 2 project. The I Am Not a Human Being project is more me just being creatively free. I just say what I want on the I Am Not a Human Being 2s. Contract-wise, I'll only get paid for 12 songs. Maybe on a Carter album, you're gonna probably only get 12 songs. You know, maybe a bonus 13. But then on this I Am Not a Human Being thing, I really don't really care.
Why don't you care now?
Because thank God I'm wealthy enough to not.
It must be nice.
Yeah, so you probably gonna get about 16.
In this game, you know, there's a lot of people that think the way that you win in rap or in hip-hop or in the music business is you gotta be shady, you gotta be shysty. How important is that to you?
Oh, integrity. Everybody knew I came in the game at 11 years old with Cash Money Records before we even had a major deal. We signed a deal and I don't remember when, and I've been with Cash Money ever since. So if you're looking for integrity, I am the definition. If you're looking for a person that's gonna stay down, I am the definition. If you're looking for loyalty, I am just that. And trust me, there's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of downs, all the way down if you want to know. I wrote it out with my team and I'm going to ride it out with my team. If you want to know, I just re-signed with Cash Money. I just re-signed another 4-album deal with Cash Money, so my next 4 albums is coming out with Cash Money. Young Money, we on there forever.
Well, you look good. The music sounds excellent. I'm glad to see that you're still the same dude.
He was interviewed in late 2012 and was asked about the Carter 5, where he said that it was going to be his last album. They asked him, so why not just retitle Human Being 2 to fit the mood? He said, and I quote, "Because I know y'all want me around for a little bit. And Carter 5 is my last album. Man, I've been rapping since I was 8 years old. I'm 30 now, man. That's a long time, man." Funny how he's still rapping to this day, but yeah.
I'm too hot to be friendly. They throw dirt on my name. Well, that's why they still dig me. 2 cell phones ringing at the same time. Well, she said, worry about yourself, little tune. Duct tape, cover his mouth with duct tape. Check a nigga like a motherfucking update. I hope you get the bigger picture. I say fuck that nigga that you fucking. She say that nigga rap, I say he couldn't rap a mummy. Girl, don't believe them hoes, cause they don't want to see us together. And you already know you too fly. And she don't like them pretty niggas, sedated niggas. She ride this dick, her titties jiggle. That's my pillows. The same room that I didn't clean my room with. Stay on my toes, no ballet.
2013 was an interesting year, man. A lot of good music came out of this year. Projects like Born Sinner, Yeezus, Nothing Was the Same, Pink Flame mixtape.
Bitch fuck me, bitch fuck me, bitch fuck me.
And speaking of music, I Am Not a Human Being 2 was released on March 22nd, 2013, debuting at number 2 and sold 217,000 copies first week. Personally, I remember really enjoying this album and playing it a lot at the time, with some of my favorite tracks being Curtains.
For them dead presidents, we will start digging graves. I swear my mama trusts my work.
Gunwalk.
Yeah, I'm strapped up, nigga, fuck a gun law. See me walking with a limp, that's my gun walk.
Love Me.
As that filet mignon, she say, I never wanna make you mad, I just wanna make you proud.
And my favorite being Trigger Finger. Bro, Wayne's verses on here is gas.
Life ain't shit but bitches and money. I passed that weed like I studied.
With Soulja Boy giving us his greatest verse of all time, bro. Just kidding, it's pretty garbage, but it kind of grew on me, I guess.
Rest in peace to the gang, cause I killed it.
Like, I remember at the time saying, bruh, you're literally on a Wayne album. You would think like, okay, let me step my game up, fam, but nah. Although he did produce the song Wowzers on this album, so that's cool, I guess.
Soulja Boy on the beat. My dick is an AK, my tongue is a Uzi.
Oh yeah, and this Rich Gang collab tape dropped as well with some cool tracks, but come on, bro. We all know what the real Rich Gang mixtape is. Classic. He also ended up dropping Dedication 5 on September 1st of this year with a 29 song track list, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I don't remember much from this tape, although I do remember the You Need Know It freestyle and Levels. Those songs I definitely remember bumping a lot of. I don't really remember much else, but these two songs, yeah, I used to bump them shits all the time.
Only selling work to them workaholics. Got guns bigger than you, nigga. I don't fuck with new niggas. These niggas acting like little bitches. I don't understand this shit like you scribbled it. Take her clothes off, step back and exhibit it. Okay, nigga, I got him. Point him out and I got him. Let him get a little buzz, then we robbing for pollen. And I never put a hoe before my bro. Don't be for no hoe. And my niggas sell them keys if you can't open your door. I can't save you, know you see me in that Rolls Royce. Glass house, that nigga, hands down. All my goons so overzealous, I'm from Holly Grove, the holy Mecca.
Man, 2014 was the year that the ball was really starting to get rolling for the Carter 5. Drake tweeted about it in February, then a month or two later saying it was going to release on May 5th, but it just kept getting delayed. I remember going to the Lil Wayne vs Drake tour in Queens this summer, where Wayne and Drake would go back and forth on hits and then collab together too.
I mean, it's funny to me because, like, I've been doing this, I've been doing this too long, like, you know, and for anybody at that, anybody, especially a Drake, to be coming at me on some versus Lil Wayne shit. The studio, I have a list of things to do every day. It's not a such thing as this is a time I'm gonna take out to go to the studio in this month. And nah, I go to the studio every single day. I work out. fucking back. I lift blunts every day, all day. You know, and this workout regimen right here, this so ready to just knock a nigga like Drake clean the fuck out. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh man, this is me. I'm working out, getting ready for tour. Oh man. Oh, I gotta let the people know that I'm super prepared in my own house, running up and down the stairs. Anyway, I'm not here to run up and down stairs or show you that me and my friends graffiti on our special wall, say cool things. I don't think people realize what this is. This isn't like Wayne goes on and then I go on, or I go on and Wayne goes on. This is like me versus whatever, this guy that I guess put me here, whatever it is. Not only do you decide who wins, but you decide who starts the show. So just come here for a sec so I can show you exactly how it works, you know. So you're gonna download this app, Drake vs. Lil Wayne app. It's free, don't worry about it, you don't have to pay for it. It's gonna start up. And then it'll start like that. You'll pick your city. Let's say you're coming to like Atlanta on August 31st. This will come up initially when the screen comes up. You pick who you want to be with, you know. So this is the first ever tour with competition involved. So therefore, you pick who you want, which obviously is me, if you're smart. And then when you get to the tour, you press that lightning bolt, you mash that button, you power me up, and you tapped it one time to send the energy. And if enough people in the crowd do it, then Drake comes out first. And if enough people in the crowd do it, then unfortunately Lil Wayne will come out first and you'll have to wait a bit to see me. But I just let you know, man, like I do this for real, you know. It doesn't have to be OVO Fest for me to come and eat that food. That's what I do best, boy, for real.
It was such a fire show, man.
Came out and did swag surfing tonight? You did swag surfing?
Take a picture of both.
Oh, cover. You like this one? Nah, that's some vintage shit. That's some cover of the Source magazine shit right there. Yeah. That's some first annual BET Award shit right there.
I said this in my Drake documentary, that this was really a live Versus before Versus was even a thing. The momentum for Wayne was really steaming this year too. I remember the anticipation for this album being huge. Even him dropping some amazing tracks that were meant for the album, like Believe Me,
His and hers Ferraris, nigga. One for me, one for my daughter, nigga.
Grindin' and Crazy.
Love, we be on every kind of narcotic that make us believe when we lying, we honest, I love you. Oversell is the greatest feeling on earth. They paint me as a villain, I just autographed the artwork.
They were all fire. I also remember this random song I somehow came across that year too, called Off Day. I used to bump this shit a lot too.
I bought a bad bitch too, she got a BBK, and she go each way, she need a teammate.
I know the album is supposed to drop today, the Carter 5 album. That problem being, I've been skating too much and I just totally forgot about motherfucking Carter, man. All I do is skate every motherfucking day. I just won't skate. I've been working hard every motherfucking day on this album. We have to come up with a way to give these people every song that I've been in here recording. The first part of the Carter 5 album will be dropping December 9th.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
In December of this year, this is where shit started to go downhill for Wayne legally, and just all the bullshit with him and Cash Money started. I definitely have to mention Young Thug when we talk about this too, bro. And the relationship he had with Birdman. I always found the relationship that Birdman and Thug had at the time just so weird because of how close Wayne and Baby were.
Yeah, YSL. Carter 6 coming out Friday, first show. New Orleans, Holly Grove. Fuck, nigga. Meet me there, better yet. Beat me there, you did. With them dicks, too, nigga. Yeah.
So, have you ever wondered how this guy right here, Young Jeffrey, Sex himself, even came up with the title Barter 6? I feel like a lot of people still don't know to this day. They kind of just know that it's called that, but never really put two and two together. There was what seemed like constant delays, and Wayne finally let the fans know that he wanted out of Cash Money, and that it feels like prison, and that Birdman and Cash Money won't let him release release it. He ends up filing a huge lawsuit against Cash Money for $51 million, fam. And back then, I remember seeing all this and just being torn, you know, because how the fuck could they do this to Wayne, bro? He's the reason you guys have all this Cash Money. I mean, of course, with the rise of Drake and Nicki Minaj, they doing swell too, but we could argue that there wouldn't even be a Drizzy or Nicki if it wasn't for Wayne. So I remember him dropping that Sorry for the Wait 2 project.
Let homie gon' be straight, let homie gon' be straight. And it's that sorry for the wait too. I got cocaine and so good, need a name, call it milk because milk does a body good. Bitch, riding around with the volume down, with the windows up and the choppers down. Soon as we get to your block, it's the motherfucking other way around. Okay, I'ma throw attention on this beat. Now who wanna play fetch? When it comes to the drugs, boy, we shop at Payless.
That Free Weezy album, bro, it was crazy.
This that shit they didn't want me on. I'm about to echo, but don't go down. Shimon. Great, payment about 100. I'm waiting, counting for me. I got all day, nigga, I ain't rushing. Overpaid, fuck a budget. All I know is paper. I don't know these hoes. I like mouth in my lap and pussy on my nose. But nigga, bitch with a nice ass. Walking around saying you got a nice ass house.
It was a bad look on Birdman's part too, because it seemed as if he found himself a new son in Young Thug. It looked like he completely disowned Wayne and took in Thug as his new child. He was always hanging around Thug, running with the whole rich gang shit with him, so Wayne felt like he was being left out to dry. Now on Thug's side, believe it or not, Wayne was literally the biggest influence on him.
Got Wayne. I won't listen to nothing else. The fact that the nigga got like 100 M's and he still rap every day, it's amazing.
I mean, he even sounded just like Wayne back in his early days.
Thug go in, curfew. I'm on a lot of track, they say the thug starting to irk you. And y'all ain't shit, that's baby food, burp you. If Wayne floor is kush, then my shit is on purple.
He was definitely a bit of a Wayne clone in my opinion. I mean, of course now he blossomed into his own, but back then, yeah, he was a Wayne 2.0. And with all these lawsuits going on and the Carter 5 being delayed, I guess Young Thug felt like this moment was the perfect opportunity to try and gain sales for his debut album. Look, they call it a mixtape, but let's be real, that shit is an album, bro. So he ended up announcing that it was gonna be called the Carter 6, and Wayne did not like this, bro.
Also, before I go any further, I want y'all to understand that there's only one motherfucking Carter. You dig? Also, before I go any further, I want y'all to do me a favor. If y'all ever have Rich Gang or whoever it is in this motherfucker, y'all let them know I said fuck. One money. Also, before I go any further, I want y'all to do me a favor and stop listening to songs that of niggas that post naked on their motherfucking album. Sing the song!
It's crazy because I remember when Thug was coming up, all the Wayne comparisons and shit like that. They even did a song together though before any of this even started in late 2014 called Take Care, an extremely underrated track by the way.
Pulling at the basketball game. Dressing ball man. No chaser from a girl though. Rich girl. She go harder than me on okay. Take care of my mom. Take care. I'ma take care of baby mama.
Thug would make videos coming at Wayne too, saying that his first show for the tape is gonna be in Wayne's town of Hollygrove, and just a week before the album came out, he goes and says this.
Can't name the mixtape Carter 6 cause these fuck ass niggas trying to sue. Get you like some hoes. Big old blood, so I'm going bar the 6 on the fucking way. The cooler like Akon. Fuck all the bullshit. Carter 6 coming. The bar the 6 coming, yeah. The bar the 6 bumming. The bar the 6 bumming, yeah.
Clearly he's talking about Wayne and his label, so he still wanted that Carter name to rub off the tape, so he ended up just calling it the Barter 6. This way there wouldn't be any copyright infringement. Pretty smart if you ask me, but it's just crazy how Wayne was such an idol to him, but he just kept coming at Wayne and trolling him with the videos and the name. It never really made full sense to me because Wayne was such an idol to him, but from a marketing standpoint, I guess it kind of worked. I guess Thug saw this as, yeah, Wayne's my idol, but I'm gonna do this to prove a point that I'm better than him, or I'm next up, or he's washed. Who knows? The Wayne and Birdman beef was apparently pretty serious too, cause one of Thug's homies shot at Wayne's tour bus. That's another thing that had me like, bruh, is Birdman in on all this? What if Wayne would've died that night? How petty would that have been, bro? Money is really the root of all evil, bro.
We're watching like Lil Wayne, for example, going through this issue with Cash Money where he can't release his album. He's stuck. Are you surprised to see someone as big as Wayne going through that? And do you think that artists of his stature moving forward are probably less likely to?
I'm surprised to see Wayne going through that because of the relationship between him and Baby. And I think it'll work itself out. I hate when personal things become public because everyone speculates on things that they don't really know. I just know that they had a father-son relationship, and that could easily be something that they communicate between the two of them.
You see, it's interesting though when you say it out here because y'all actually don't spend cash money, so I don't know if you're talking about cash money or cash money. It's crazy. Fuck Birdman! Fuck Baby! Fuck Birdman, I heard that.
Fuck Cash Money!
Fuck them. All the people in the back.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I actually was gonna do a whole breakdown of the reason to why Wayne is even in this to begin with, and talk about all his label contracts and all the specific details behind everything, but to be honest, Complex made a video back in 2015 that does a pretty fire job of explaining it all. So Complex, shout out to y'all. Roll the tape.
Lil Wayne signed to Cash Money in November 1998, but he renegotiated his deal several times. First in January 2005, 6 months after the Carter, where Wayne agreed to making additional albums for a higher royalty rate. Then again in July 2006, 7 months after the Carter 2, where Wayne was promised higher advances in exchange for doing duet albums, which explains why this album hit shelves 3 months later. In June 2008, the same month the Carter 3 dropped, everyone agreed that the Carter 3 completed Wayne's original 1998 contract, and Wayne would now owe 4 solo albums and 1 duet album. But less than a year later, in April 2009, Wayne once again renegotiated his contract, and Cash Money agreed to pay a $10 million advance for his solo albums, $8 million when he started recording, and $2 million once he was done. Again, according to the documents, Wayne submitted the Carter 5 to Cash Money last December. However, not only did Cash Money refuse to pay him $2 million for completing the album, they've only paid from 2 of the initial $8 million they owed him. In other words, Cash Money owes Wayne $8 million for the Carter 5 alone. But this case goes beyond Wayne's solo career. There's also Wayne's imprint, Young Money. In February 2003, Cash Money agreed to launch Young Money, with Wayne owning 49% and Cash Money owning 51%. In what might be the most devious allegation against Cash Money in this lawsuit, Wayne claims Cash Money didn't actually split the copyright. Instead, they registered the copyright for Young Money only under Cash Money, cutting Wayne out completely. In 2008, Wayne and Cash Money extended their Young Money venture another 5 years, with Cash Money agreeing to pay Wayne Young Money profits on a monthly basis and keep $1 million at all times to pay Young Money recording expenses and overhead. In 2009, they extended the venture until June 2015, with Cash Money promising to pay $200,000 a quarter for Young Money's overhead. This Young Money deal becomes all the more important because in June 2009, Young Money signed Drake and agreed that Wayne would get a third of the profits Drake generated. It turns out, Cash Money has failed to provide a single accounting in respect to the exploitation of Drake's recordings, which means Wayne has no idea how much he's actually owed for Drake's massive success. According to Wayne, Cash Money hasn't paid the $200,000 quarterly, and they haven't kept the $1 million expense account. If true, that is indeed a breach of its fiduciary duty to Young Money. There's also the issue of Cash Money not paying the artists who made Young Money albums. We hope that $51 million is starting to make a lot of sense. Wayne isn't just asking for money he's owed for his solo career, but also his Young Money venture. Because of Cash Money's many alleged transgressions, Wayne ultimately wants 3 things. 1, to end his relationship with Cash Money. 2, to end Young Money's relationship with Cash Money. And 3, to have all his and Young Money's copyrights restored so he can be paid properly for the music he's made. Keep in mind that this court document is one-sided and only presents a case against Cash Money in accordance with Young Money's interests. Like they say, gotta hear both sides. And until Cash Money responds, this is still all a one-sided allegation of what went wrong.
I mean, damn, pay that boy Wayne, man. He eventually would reach a settlement, but we'll talk about that in a few. I also remember Truffle Butter being a pretty big song this year in 2015.
Thinking out loud, I could be broken, keep $1 million smile.
And his feature on Big Sean's song Deep, bruh, he raps his ass off on this shit. as usual.
I feel like Sean don't get enough shine. Is it because he ain't got the tattoos, he ain't throwing up signs, but let me throw up mine?
I feel like Sean, I don't get enough shine. Is it because he ain't got the tattoos, he ain't throwing up signs? Well, I'm gonna throw up mine. And then he also said like,
remember that, and ain't nobody if they remember you, they remember rap, so just spit it back.
you know, remember that if don't nobody remember you, they gonna remember rap. So just spit it back and hope somebody digging that, cause this shit is deep.
And hope somebody digging that, cause this shit is deep.
And he was just saying, he called me, you know,
it's a really good,
yeah,
really
I'm not signing Lil Wayne. So for another artist like that to big up, you know, another rapper, I really appreciated him putting his ego aside. And when I talked to him, he was just like, yo, I really meant that. You know, I'm just really impressed by you, just how you are as a person, your rap, your ability. And he was like, you know, I called it a long time ago. I think you're going to be one of the greats. So that was just cool to hear that from him, because I don't make any money with Lil Wayne aside from the features we're on, you know what I mean? So you obviously got to respect Wayne for what he's done. You can't talk about rap music and not mention Lil Wayne. You know, he changed the game, so.
Wayne would also go on to drop the sequel to his No Ceilings tape with No Ceilings 2 in November of this year.
No ceilings too, no ceilings too. Next to the told you are so minuscule. Hey now, you're an all-star, but the bitches you be with, they all subpar. I ain't got no ceiling, no need to look up, man.
And personally, I remember not really feeling it back then. I don't know, I haven't really heard it since, to be honest. It just didn't even compare to the first one, at least to me.
Because I'm on and I'm saucy, and I'm gone and you salty. Skip and shining, skip and hopping, took these sports and made them bounce it. Alright, undisputed. Free the Carter, niggas need the Carter. Sacrificing everything, I feel like Jesus Carter. The kid got State Farm insurance. That 3-point from jail is the purest. When it comes to the crown, I done dreadlocked it down. Rest in peace, my daddy Rabbit, he ain't heaven hopping around. And niggas naming names, doing anything for a famous name, and he's all the same. We was supposed to change since bitches up in the boat, eating peanut butter and jellyfishes on toast.
If it wasn't for Wayne, it wouldn't be a lot of dudes in the game, including me.
I didn't know he was doing it. That was about it. I didn't, like, you know, it just came from nowhere. And when he sent it to me, he sent it to my phone, to the Dropbox, and when I heard it, at the moment I was listening to it, I'm not sure where I was coming from, but I know I was in the car listening to it. I'm rarely in the car. I had a female with me, and I remember the song came on, and I know it was the driver and my security most likely was in the front seat. I had to make them get out after I started listening to what the lyrics was about. Obviously, I already tattooed something on my face, but that song made a few more drop. I had to text him right then and there. I remember the female I was with, and she looked and saw that I was, you know, I had a few tears dropping, and she was like, whoa. I remember her like rubbing my back, and I remember hitting him up like, man, yeah, this one right here, I don't even know where this came from. This is amazing.
In March of 2016, 2 Chainz dropped an album called Collar Grove, but it was basically a collab project with Lil Wayne, and it was a pretty solid project. I remember bumping this a lot back then. It debuted at number 4, selling 53,000 copies first week.
Caught up in my bullshit, put your head on backwards, then skate off after, engaging laughter about what just happened. Gotta watch for undercovers like crying in the rain, chilling in the crib with the lock on the door. It's like watching flowers grow. I mean, please, don't you cowards know? They don't make them like me no more, man. I'm a dinosaur. Did a show with Jock. Soon as I left the spot, pulled over by the cops.
In 2017, Wayne would drop 2 mixtapes, T-Wayne with T-Pain and Dedication 6. With T-Wayne being like damn near 10 years too late in my opinion, it just didn't feel right. It probably would have went crazy back in like 2009. Wayne did say that it was delayed though because of his legal issues, but yeah. And Dedication 6 being a pretty solid project, bruh. I actually just heard it yesterday and today, kind of for the first time, I'm not gonna lie. And this shit is fire, bruh. Here are some of my favorite tracks off this bad boy.
Gangsta Brazil. I got Doja, narcotics, and activists, that's DNA. It's hard to wake up on the wrong side. Few bumps in the road, a little bump and grind, I don't mind.
I'ma drop a bag, they gon' pull up and then they gon' let them things off.
Just a month later, in January of 2018, he drops a whole deluxe version, Dedication 6 Reloaded, which I actually think is even better than the original.
Looking in the mirror, all I see is money. Pop, pop, well, if I was blind, all I hear is running. Suicide, it's a suicide. Tell them seeking you will find, cause I'ma lose my mind. Skating, mating, I'm spinning like Dayton's. I'm winning like Peyton, I'm Christian like Leighton. I'm putting some straightening on.
Super Bowl goals. I'm at the crib with Puff, he got Kaepernick on the phone. He in a whole different mode.
Oh yeah, remember I talked about that settlement that Wayne would get? Yeah, the legal drama between Wayne and Cash Money and all that finally ended in June of 2018, with Wayne walking away with well over $10 million. At that point, Cash Money and Weezy was no longer, and he was only under Young Money. Just 2 months before that too, Birdman posted this picture on his Instagram. I remember seeing this and being like, let's go, bruh. They should not be beefing, man. It just didn't feel right.
Hey, what up, people? All my supporters. I heard there was a misunderstanding about the release date of the C5. Since y'all stuck with me and hung in there anyway for like the past 4 or 5 years through all this, y'all got me feeling like Tiger Woods with this comeback anyway. I will be releasing the Carter 5 on my birthday. If you don't know what my birthday is, Wikipedia does. Give me this.
The Carter 5 would finally release on September 28, 2018, after what felt like an eternity, debuting at number 1 selling 480,000 copies first week, with 140,000 of them being pure album sales. That's actually a lot in this day and age with everything being digital.
What the fuck though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow. She say, ooh, I see niggas in this bitch stuntin', popping bottles. They could do all they can do, but they can't break unbreakable. Rest in paradise.
It's a solid album for sure. I remember Uproar being a pretty big hit at the time. It's definitely not his best work, but it's still very solid. In 2019, Weezy actually went on tour with the legendary band Blink-182, but one night he decided to stop midway and say that he wasn't used to the crowd not really rocking with him and that it was gonna be his last show.
I just want the people to know, if you're wondering, please forgive me, but I am so not used to performing to a crowd and there's not too many, you know, like still phone. That's not my swag. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be able to do this tour, but make some noise for Blink-182 for including me anyway. This might be my last night though. Let's go.
He ended up tweeting this the next day though, so it's all good. Crazy enough though, Wayne was actually arrested this year in December for possession of a firearm, where he actually pleaded guilty to it the following year and was facing 10 years in jail, bruh. That was until Donald Trump actually pardoned him before his sentencing. He did the same thing for Kodak Black. So yeah, I guess he's Gucci. He don't gotta worry about any jail time. Weezy would drop some fire features this year too. I mean, when doesn't he really?
Give me bad grades, I don't give a F. Get in front of my classmates and kill myself. Silence on the clock, cause I'm just trying to hold a noise. You can hear a pin drop without hearing a bowling ball. You following my lead, my chopper isn't clean. And Lil Pumpy got the pump, I got the M16. The good with the bad, but the badder the better. Bring my sand to the beach, nigga, and to the desert. Welcome to the funeral.
On January 23rd, 2020, Weezy would announce on Twitter that his next studio album, Funeral, would drop. And it's crazy because at this point in Wayne's career, let's be honest, he don't need to ever drop music again. The dude is a legend and really has nothing left to prove, but he continued to give us more and ended up giving his 5th #1 album selling 139,000 copies first week. It didn't really spark any big hits or anything like that, but it's got some solid tracks like Mamma Mia.
Y'all the niggas are some foot soldiers, I'm a foot fungus. You dead, brother.
I Do It.
I don't talk shit, bitch, I do it. I get the checks and just do it, no swoosh. Just flex on my ex and I flex on my new bitch.
Get Out of My Head, which they kind of ruined the original X song, but it was a cool mashup and it was cool for people to experience that song, you know, worldwide. The song Dreams and more.
I live the American dream, foreign everything. I tell my scariest dreams.
With the deluxe dropping 4 months later, I actually really enjoyed the deluxe, to be honest. Multiple flows is gas.
Water my neck, my shit look like a dam. Tech not a beaver, that shit do not jam.
Happen to You is a dope slow track.
You got to grow through what you go through.
Russian Roulette? Psh, bro, that shit is fire.
Yeah, nigga, pistol to your ear, nigga. Have my big homie kill your little nigga.
Bro, this man does not stop. Do you see all these features he was doing this year?
I just want tap, bitch make it clap. Blah, 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 blah. And I don't look out my window, cause all I see is the shit show. I fuck all of my old friends. I've been having conversations with the constellation. We keep the shit between us just like a doctor patient. way more strong, new ashes. I can pass that bit like magic. Yeah, I ain't capping, I'm lit, I'm active. I'm AI with the braids. I'm Lil Wayne with the braids. I'm B.I. with the braids. I got no ceilings, I never had them, nigga. Pop me a handlebar, then I handle business. I'm on the activist, call it activism.
On top of all of this, he started his Young Money Radio on YouTube, where he has a bunch of different artists on it, and it's just such a dope, laid-back podcast. Wayne at this point just seems so free and happy with his life, honestly. This man even ended up giving us 2 more projects at the end of the year, with a whole ass deluxe, bruh, to the Carter 5.
Whoa. What's harder, love or Mr. Carter? Especially when these hoes ain't right, these hoes ain't loyal. I like when I'm faded, I'm so innovative, eating pussy at my dinner table.
And not only that, another sequel to No Ceilings with No Ceilings 3. This was a very underrated project. I thought it was better than No Ceilings 2.
With extra closets, the sex platonic, I talk intelligent, texty bonics. You tired of sleeping with bums, I can't even blame her for wanting to eat cat.
Bro, Wayne probably forgot more verses than we actually know, fam.
It's Weezy, baby, at the top is lonely. Got choppers on me, can't stop the moment. I just pop the song, man. Stunner man, bulletproof, calling that chrome, her buzz down. I wear underhand, spent a couple $100 bands. That was just for the band. Why y'all been on TikTok? I been on Big Pac, Big Glock, it's Alfred Hitchcock. Get your kid rock. Call me Cavallati, Big Slamalini, Lil Slam Gotti. That ain't the guinea, little bitch, that's a Gotti. Promethazine. She loves me, not patience. I'm running out, walking all over me. Made me her stomping ground. Bad call, that's flag talk. Fuck around and knock your flag off. I had to. I just walking like I speak it. I ain't speaking to them niggas. I ain't starving, I'm just greedy. All I eat is pussy, niggas.
Damn, bro. Weezy honestly hasn't missed a single beat. He can literally murder any track at any time whenever he feels like it. And lately he's been going crazy with these verses. He even dropped a whole collab tape with Rich the Kid, which I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was kind of random, but hey, we take those.
I been feeling like, yeah, fuck 'em. Let me get my bag, duffel. Eat that bitch like the last supper.
Oh yeah, and I also want to clarify, in part 1 of the documentary, I showed a clip of Lil Wayne talking about how he shot himself by mistake and all that. Well, recently in an interview, he goes a little more deep than that, and it wasn't by mistake.
You thought about killing yourself?
When I was 12 years old, school year was kind of ending. So what the school was doing was they was giving us half days on a Thursday and a Friday. It may have been a Wednesday as well, but what I would do was just tell my mom that I only had a half a day on one of those days. So therefore I stayed out the rest of the whole day, just like it was a full day. Got a phone call from my aunt, was like, she found out, boy, you about to get your ass kicked, and all that rapping and all that, she about to take that rap folder, she about to throw that shit away, she about to, and I was like, wow, so all that had built up to me. So that was a build up. Hung up the phone, thoughts everywhere. Main thought was, I'm gonna show you.
What were you gonna show her?
I picked up the phone, I called the police. Yes, I knew where she kept her gun. And so I went in the bedroom, grabbed the gun. I already made the phone call. Looked in the mirror, did like that. Of course, it was like, oh no. You know, cause I got a little too scared. That was my head, like, no. But then I said, fuck it. Start thinking again, had to get myself mad and notice that I didn't have to. How I know I had mental health problems was I pulled the trigger.
You actually pulled the trigger?
Yeah, I pulled the trigger.
Damn. That's some deep shit for real. If you guys want to watch the whole interview, I'll put the link to that video in the description. But yeah, man, Weezy F Baby. At the making of this video, this man has released 284 singles, has won 74 awards throughout every award show, has 178 songs that hit the Hot 100 Billboard charts, 25 of them being top 10 hits, and 3 #1 hits. This man needs to be appreciated more, and to me, is arguably the greatest rapper of all time. We need to give this man his flowers while he's still here, fam, because there will never, and I mean never, be another Lil Wayne.
No, you know, we don't get a chance to gather as a family much anymore. A lot of faces that, you know, we started this journey with, and I still, to this day, get nervous speaking about this man because at the end of the day, you know, as much of a brother and a mentor as he is to me, he's still like my idol and still somebody who just puts me in a place where, you know, when I start thinking about him, I start thinking about my family and all the things that could have went a different way. And I think the most important thing I just want to say, first of all, you know, aside from the fact that you're definitely just the braziest nigga that I know. I mean, off top, I mean, the braziest out of anybody. But but with that comes also the most advanced musical ear that I've ever encountered, the most poise, the most wisdom, and you know, if you're able to be in this blessed position where you can put Wayne aside and you really know Tune, or you really know whoever it is to you that that you've had personal experience with, it's just there'll never be anybody that walks this earth that's like you. And I promise you that there is no, like, I don't know everybody here, but for majority of us, there is we literally have no existence if it's not for you. So
Facts.
I just
Facts.
And yeah, that's the best way I can put it, man. It's literally just none of us without you.
Facts.
Which I just want you to take that in. Like, all these human beings around here, there is not, like, we have nothing without you. And we love you so much. I'll do anything for you. I'm sure I speak for everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.